Hello everyone, this is the Blue Dragon Gamer and we are playing level 7, Creepy Crypt.
Hey, ye! Can you help me get rid of these darn boneheaded idiots and their bewitching friends? There's no way I can go down in the crypt and do my job properly, as long as those grinning idiots and their flying maroons keep strutting around in my cemetery.
The skeletons seem to give the crypt keeper a headache. These boneheads are already dead, so how do I get them to follow me? Shrek wondered. They don't listen to reason, and punching some sense into them won't help. They say music calms the wildest beast. Maybe if they were mellower, I could lure them into the church up there. The magic mirror has a message for Shrek. Merlin has conjured up a posse of evil fairies and commanded them to do random acts of evil. It would be great if you could capture them all and put an end to their malicious behavior. Capture all the evil fairies. Mirror, you use some pretty big words, commented Shrek. The magic mirror has been reading his paper. I read in the Fairy Tale Gazette that the Easter Bunny got rich through some scam. It says in the paper that he's made gold eggs from his ill-gotten gains and hidden them so cleverly that no child could ever find them. Pretty clever, says Shrek. Children should never be denied anything they want. Find the hidden Easter eggs, replied the mirror. All right, I'll do it, Shrek says.
As you can see, we have 3 missions to complete so far. Get rid of the skeletons, capture the evil fairies, and find the hidden Easter eggs. Across from us, we see a fairy to capture. Let's get it. Next, head over to the church and do a wall jump to get on the roof. Here we find an Easter egg to collect. Jump down, and over here we see the entrance to the crypt. No need to go down there just yet. Head down to the cemetery at the bottom. Across from us, by the graves, we see another fairy to capture. Next, go behind the giant headstone in the corner to get another Easter egg. Now we are ready to help the crypt keeper get rid of the skeletons. Head over to the speaker at the bottom and give it a good hit. It will then begin to play music. Next, find the 3 skeletons who are now dancing and lead them over to one another. The skeletons will then begin to line up behind one another as they continue to follow you. Once you have all 3 lined up, start leading them up to the church. This completes getting rid of the skeletons.
The church door closed, trapping the skeletons inside. It didn't take long until the 4 witches appeared. The Wicked Witch from the east, the even more wicked witch from the west, the incredibly wicked but lesser-known witch from the north, and the ridiculously wicked and not heard of at all Wicked Witch from Southamptonshire. I'll just gas them off their brooms and give them a punch, Shrek mused, eager to get down into the crypt.
We are now given a mission to punch the witches. To punch the witches off their brooms, you must first fart close to them to stun them, and as they are choking over the fumes, you can punch them off their brooms. I think that is totally disgusting. I don't know why we can't just simply punch them off their brooms. Anyway, you may also notice that the level is kinda dark, so it makes it hard to see the witches at times. Just try your best to find them, and eventually you'll see one fly past you. You also need to watch out for the giant bugs around. They will try to attack you. This completes punching the witches. We now find ourselves in the crypt. Start by making your way up to the entrance by wall jumping off of the nearby building. Now that we are at the entrance of the crypt, across the gap by the picture on the wall, we see a fairy to capture. Jump over to get it. Now jump back and continue making your way up. Head to the right where we see another fairy that flies off. Continue around and do a wall jump to get on top of the entrance to get another Easter egg. Jump back down and across we see the fairy that flew away. Again, jump over to get it. It managed to get past us. Looks like it flew to the top of the building. Jump down where we see another fairy by the wooden stairs. Not this one too. Okay, for now just turn around and head along the bottom to the tomb with the giant bug in it. Along with the giant bug, there is also an Easter egg to collect inside. We can now make our way back over to the wooden stairs. Oh look, the fairy came back. This time we'll get it. Continue to climb up using wall jumps. Once at the top, head over along the top of the building and we see another fairy fly off to the bottom. For now, just head inside of the tomb on the other side with the giant bug in it, and along with the giant bug is another Easter egg. Head over to the part of the building with the lantern and do a wall jump to get another Easter egg. This completes finding the hidden Easter eggs. Around the building at the bottom, we see the fairy that flew off. Let's get it. This completes capturing the evil fairies, and we managed to get our max health increase. Since our max health is increased, let's grab a heart to fill it completely. Looks like we need to grab another heart to fill it completely, but for now, head through the door up the stairs with the giant spider.
What are you doing here, Mama Spider? Will you please get off my grounds? I've got to go cleaning in the crypts.
Forget it, man. My kids are out running in your wicked cemetery, and I'm not moving an inch until they've all come back to Mama.
That's it. I give up.
Well, I'm not moving until I get my kids back, and that final. My, that's a big spider, Shrek thought. Better not mess with her. I'll go and get her spider kids. Maybe then she'll remove the web. But the baby spiders were quick and small and very hungry. I can always lure them with food, he thought. Princess Fiona pulls that one on me, and it works all the time.
We are now given a mission to fetch the spider kids. All you need to do is lure the baby spiders back to the mama spider. Start by getting on top of the building in the center. Here we see one of the baby spiders on the roof. Chase it off the roof and then jump down. Now we can grab the giant bug inside the tomb and use it as bait to lure the baby spiders. With both baby spiders now on the ground, it makes it easy for us to lure both of them at the same time back to the mama spider. After getting the two baby spiders in the crypt, we can now head over to the cemetery. Pick up the giant bug in the bottom corner, and while we're at it, let's grab some hearts to fill up our health. As you can see, while carrying something, it makes jumping even more difficult. Now head over and lure the 3 remaining baby spiders back into the crypt and to the mama spider. Since they're all close by, we can lure all 3 of them at the same time. You do need to be careful to stay ahead of the baby spiders because if they get too close, they will attack you and make you drop the giant bug. This completes fetching the spider kids. We can now head past the giant spider web that was blocking the way.
Shrek saw the armor, but he couldn't reach it. I need to get it down here, he said, but I can't reach it and I've got no tools for climbing. As if this wasn't enough, the bats in here bugged him all the time. I'll chase them away so that at least I can think clearly, he growled.
We are now given a mission to collect the armor. All you need to do is chase the bats away. Start by climbing up the wooden stairs to the top and make your way along the building. Here we see the bats hanging from the top of a ledge. Just jump over to chase them off. We need to do this 4 more times. Next, head into the building at the center, and on the left side, we see the bats hanging from the ceiling. Do a wall jump to chase them off. Now begin to climb back up to the entrance of the crypt. Follow the path and head to the right. Here we see the bats hanging on the wall. Again, jump over to chase them off. Across from us, we see the bats hanging from the top of the picture on the wall. Make your way over there and jump to chase them off. Now head inside of the room with the armor past the mama spider. Here we see the bats hanging from the top of a ledge. Climb up and do a wall jump to chase them off. This completes collecting the armor. Be sure to save your game. As you can see, we are now wearing our newly acquired armor. This is the end of level 7, Creepy Crypt.